Today's video is about day 2 of the $1 million Clash Royale League qualification. You guys will find out if I made a huge step into the direction of the Clash Royale League World Finals or if I missed this big opportunity. Pretty simple format, guys. It's like a round robin, a double round robin. So like all of the players which qualified yesterday for the top 32 stage. Make sure to check out yesterday's video, by the way, where I played against Mugi, who is the Clash Royale League World Champion. Kind of battled in 8 different groups with like 4 players each group, and just the number 1 player out of these groups after 6 games playing twice against like the opponents will make it through and qualifies for the top 8 stage, which is gonna be taking place this weekend. And yeah, it's all about everything, right? Like I think it's like 2 more months after this one. So like if you perform really well right now in this one, you have a great chance, especially because Mohamed Light forgot to check in. So kind of crazy, right? So Mohamed Light forgot this, and this kind of means like, of course, the place, number 1 place is really open. So also at the same time, kind of want to explain you how I'm like going looking when you guys see this gameplay here. I was like 3-1. I was like 3-1. I lost the game against Furkan, the first game. I lost like actually my first 3 single games. So like basically mean I lost the first set against Furkan, but I also lost the first game afterwards against Adnan, but I reversed him and then also won the third game. And now I'm playing against Furkan. Okay, I was like 3-1 at this point, to be fair. So I was 3-1. I was looking really good because I just felt like really way more comfortable. I was on the grind, I was on the road, but also at the same time, like I think like Furkan was like 3-1. At this point also Adnan was like 3-1. So I won against Adnan, he won all the other games. Furkan won against me, but he won all the other games. I won against Furkan and also won against the other games. I think, yes, I think this makes sense. So yeah, of course, like just like focus on the game here. So I'm just gonna go for the drill here. Drill NATO. This is one of the best decks you can play right now in Clash Royale. So if you guys want to have success with Evo Cracker, this is the deck you want to play. I think I like 2 really good Evo Crackers decks right now. Maybe like 3, the minor control deck, which I was showing earlier. Then it was like the Firecracker Tornado deck, which I'm like showing here, and also of course Hawk Rider Cycle, right, classic. And I didn't lose any game with Hawk Rider this tournament. I think I didn't lose any game with Hawk Rider, and also didn't lose at least in this stage with RGs. So these are like really good decks. I feel confident with them, and that's also why I think I did really well this month. But also kind of just the game motivation. Maybe it's like hard for you guys to kind of see that in a way, because I know some of you guys don't, or like most of you guys don't really like evolutions, but new stuff, also same with champions, kind of motivates me to play better and kind of let me enjoy the game more, even if they're pretty unbalanced. So I don't really know about this deck. Firstly, when I saw like snowball arrows, I just thought, okay, it's going to be like minus snowball arrows. Maybe it was like trying to snipe something, like a really cheap cycle deck maybe, and have like spirits as the last card. But here as balloon mortar cycle. That's really interesting, but of course it's a really good matchup since first of all we got a tornado plus bomb tower, so we got a building and a bomb tower there. Also at the same time, he doesn't have like proper drill answers. And of course, Evo Cracker, really hard for him to kill, right? He needs to go Snowball plus arrows, 5 elixir against 3. And also I'm like cycling so cheap, and I'm back soon again. So I'm just gonna go for the bomb tower here, and we're just doing such a great job, like killing that and doing overall great control stuff here. So I'm just gonna go for a perfect tornado here. I really want to activate King Tower. I can kind of chill now with my Firecracker since my Mighty Man is logging out of the Mortar and the drills was kind of king that. Also at the same time, you guys kind of see me not really getting too much damage right now, but just like the drill chip, the log chip, it's just putting us in a great position. I'm just going to go once again with this type of stuff. He goes in aggressive. I'm just going to go for the guards. He decides to go arrows, but this kind of arrows means that I do get a ton of damage there with my drill, because Musketeer didn't target the Goblin spawning out and was targeting the drill. And right now I think I'm just going to go in for my Evo Cracker here. Pretty obviously that he goes in for that, but kind of what we have to expect. So I'm just going to go for my guards here. I think I'm also going to go now for my log, a great log. 1 Goblin gets on tower for 1 really massive shot, but also he needs to play something, otherwise this Musketeer will almost die. And I think I'm just going to go for my Firecracker here. Really solid Firecracker, I would say, because this is like a really good bomb tower, because the bomb tower will be out of monk range. I'm just going to go for my guards high and my cracker like this. Really good cracker. And I think right now I'm just going to go play my drill here, using my fire spirit here, using my guards to redirect that. And I think I'm just going to go for prelock here. Really good prelock once again. This time the Goblin gets 2 shots off the tower. My Mighty Man is going through there. I can just easily go now for my ability. Could also use a tornado and be winning game number 1. If you guys don't know, Furkan, he finished number 1 in the entire world last season. Is absolutely incredible player, and yeah, I was kind of like scared of his like RG. This is why I'm playing a different RG deck. Normally you kind of play the Lumberjack version of Eastwood Skeletons, but I decided to have Cage in there just in case we have a mirror matchup. Cage is really, really solid, and I don't really want to play it with this like comfort deck a mirror matchup, so I kind of try to want to counter it. Because, of course, if you like really like consider to be one of the best RG players in the world, have a #1 finish recently in the last season, you kind of know what's up, since he always, like, he also played a ton of mirror matchups on ladder since Void Giant was so popular, right? So I'm using now my Fisherman here, Great Fisherman. This game is really, really interesting. He plays a really good drill deck. He plays like a different drill deck than me, but a really annoying drill deck, I would say, because it's like really more bridge spam heavy. So I think we're just gonna go now for my lumber here. That's like a really lucky lumber, to be fair, because I don't know how this this Goblin, I was kind of surprised here how this Goblin is actually not focusing on a tower and is walking to the Lumberjack straight away. And now I think he decides to go for a Tornado, which was kind of a mistake since he plays like really bad Fire Spirit now. So my Phoenix gets 2 shots, no, like 3 shots, and I mean, it's really important chip damage, because this is like kind of a game where I don't really want to play too aggressive. I kind of want to chill, relax, defend, and then maybe when I feel like, I think like he needs to be more aggressive than me, right? Because now I got also damage advantage, and it's really great for me to defend. I got a Lumberjack, I got a Fisherman, so I can really play passive and kind of wait until he's more aggressive, and then maybe get a counter push on with the Phoenix, the Firebolt of the Barbarians, maybe a Lumberjack Rage. So I kind of want to wait until he does a mistake, and he knows it's really hard for him to break through, so he needs to be playable more aggressive, because he knows, okay, he doesn't have a big spell after Fireball of the Royal Giant to get easy damage. So I'm just going to use my Phoenix. That was honestly really bad Phoenix placement. I should have played it a bit higher, because if I play the RG a bit higher, and not the RG, the Phoenix a bit higher, yeah, the Magic Archer doesn't connect. I mean, he's still not going to defend it like... Anyway, most likely she's using a Golden Knight there, but I still think it would have been worth it, since now we're kind of like joking lead. But look at the Fisherman, guys. This Fisherman was absolutely outstanding, and I was so happy after this, because that was crazy. So I think I'm just gonna go RG this time, because he spends like some elixir, and I can just easily go Fireball here. And I kind of know, okay, right, like look at the right side, his skating will die. He used the Tornado, and we still get 1 shot. So he committed a ton of elixir. We can go for a Lumberjack. We kind of even like with a Cage. Kind of misplaced the Cage, like to go Eastwood. Nothing really big, nothing really too big. So it's okay. And now I'm just gonna play my Phoenix in the back and want to keep up the control of the map. So using my Fisherman here, using a Fireball here, really worth a Fireball, even as the Evo Barbs. I don't really want to go RG since he has Evo Barbs, so you guys gonna see me like playing really defensive. Even if like, okay, you have the Evo RG, why are you not going in? Because he has the Evo Barbs, and Evo Barbs are absolutely crushing my RG. It's absolutely incredible. So now I'm just gonna go with my Lumberjack here. And I think right now I'm using my Evo RG, because I still have a Phoenix on the map, I have a Lumberjack on the map, and also have kind of my Fireball ready. But he decides to do this, which is pretty smart. I'm just gonna go for my Fisherman here. The Fisherman is honestly a bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie here. It's kind of missing up, but we do get 2 RG shots, which is really big. And also my Phoenix will kill the Skull Dragon, so really great Eastwood also. We're keeping up the control, and we are right now in the 700 damage lead, and we're pushing same lane, which is not too bad, but also at the same time kind of can be scary with his Magic Arch Tornado, and you guys gonna see me like really trying to not getting destroyed by that. So my Lumberjack, my Phoenix is doing a great job, but unfortunately it's not gonna kill the Magic Archer, which is really annoying. I'm just gonna go for the Phoenix in the middle. I'm using my Barbarian Whirl now high, so I don't really need to worry about that. I'm using now my, I think I'm just gonna use my Fisherman high. Fisherman didn't really do the job, but at least it's a Golden Knight. Thank you for the Golden Knight some months ago. Didn't connect on tower there. I'm just gonna cycle another Phoenix in the back, using my Cage here. And I think right now I'm just gonna go for my Barbarian Brawl, great Barbarian Brawl. Fisherman is also doing a great job here, using my Eastbird. Kinda want to kill the Magic Archer, of course, because Magic Archer is getting so annoying. So I'm just gonna go for another boy here. I think I'm just gonna use a Fireball here, since I know I have the damage advantage. I think right now I'm just gonna go in here for my Eastbird, for my Fisherman here, using my Lumberjack here. He goes in for a Tornado. I'm just gonna go this. I'm just gonna pressure here right now, because I know he needs to go to drill on offense, and he doesn't have a Tornado on defense. So I'm playing my RG here, even though I know he has Evo Barbs. And look at this, I'm defending it really, really great here with an Eastwood, 2 Fishermen. I'm just gonna go Fireball on offense. He can't stop the RG, and we're winning this game. And now we're 1 win a game, and 1 win away. Not one win game. 1 win away. Slow Mortar Royale to qualify for the top 8 stage. So guys, we are currently 4-1, but I still need to win this one because otherwise it's like really close, since Furkan has like I think like the overall better stats if I lose this game, at least like 2-0, because he won a ton of games 2-0, he lost 2-1. And I lost 2-0 and won most of the games 2-1. So we're playing against Call Storm here, and you guys kind of see me playing an RG Mirror matchup. It's not really too entertaining to watch, I'm honest with you guys, but I still think it's really great to watch, since it's a matchup you guys will play a lot most likely with. And I am not having a great start, but I'm still beating him. So I'm just gonna go now for my RG in the back, and I think this is my first mistake. I personally don't really like to go RG first. Why not? Why don't I really like it? Because I'm pushing in his half, right? So his Phoenix will get way more value than mine. You guys will see it now, because I'm also playing it really early. You will see his Phoenix killing my Phoenix. And the Phoenixes are the most important thing in this type of mirror matchup, because every time you have a Phoenix on the map, you can kind of go RG easy way. So this is kind of what he's doing really well. I'm kind of wasting a Lumberjack there, and this is kind of annoying because my Lumberjack doesn't get any value and it's kind of wasted. So Phoenix is the most important stuff, because if you're Phoenix on the map, you can always go RG for without like risking anything, because the Phoenix will kill the Lumberjack, will kill the troops. So I'm just gonna go for this here, and I think personally, I defended this as good as I can. Like after having a really rough situation, rough start, I think we did a great job there. Even like it's a ton of damage, of course, but I'm not panicking. I'm not panicking, and I'm kind of thinking about what do I need to do now to come back this one. And I honestly felt really confident. I don't know. I honestly felt really confident, and I just feel like I'm in one situation. I kind of knew I was winning the game. So first of all, like I just was kind of hoping that this connects to tower, but it's not gonna. So I'm just using my Fisherman low. And I think this is right now the start where I feel like I'm going to win this game. So, first of all, I'm just going to go for the Fisherman here. I know it's the Evo RG, he does not. So, I think I'm just going to get... This is kind of the Phoenix where he's like kind of messing up. He should... It seems like a small play, but you should not play the Phoenix like in the middle high spot. Play like at the bridge, like to be aggressive. I mean, this situation doesn't make sense. Or you play it right in the back, because now I can respond with my Phoenix in the back, and I know I'm going to kill his Phoenix and get a ton of value. So he needs to go for a Warrior Giant, because he kind of knows, okay, otherwise his Phoenix is wasted, and he's kind of pushing into my half. So I'm just going to go for Lumberjack. I'm just going to go for a perfect E-Spirit. Look at this timing, guys. That was absolutely magnificent. So once again, I'm not going to go in for Warrior Giant, even it seems like, okay, why not? Because I want to stack the Phoenixes. So I'm just going to go Warrior Giant in the back here, because the Fisherman is out and I got a Phoenix in hand. And he plays a Lumberjack, right? His cycle is really awkward. So this Phoenix gets a ton of value, and I'm just kind of trying to cycle back to another one. So I'm just going to use a Barbarian Bell here also to tank for that. And now I'm just going to go in here for my Lumberjack here, really great Lumberjack, and get another Phoenix down. And now we're in a situation where I have the air control, what I'm talking about, and he doesn't have too much against. So he needs to go for that. The Lumberjack breaks through for a ton of damage. His Fisherman is wasted, so I can just pressure for another Warrior Giant, and we're looking so good. Look at the damage we are getting here. This is absolutely incredible, and I'm just gonna... Why I'm gonna like cycle here? Just to get once again the Phoenix. Phoenix is the key card. I got the Phoenix down, and now we're looking great. So he needs to push, because he knows 1RG is gonna finish him off, and this is like really easy for me to defend, right? He will most likely get one shot, I know that. He will most likely also get 2 shots, I know that, but he won't get like 4 to finish me off. So right now I can just easily go now for my RG here. I'm just gonna go for Skeletons here in the middle, just to make sure, okay, there's nothing he can like play with Fisherman high to kind of pull over the lane. Warrior Giant gets 2 shots, and this is like the only real thing you guys need to know in this type of mirror matchups. Stack your Phoenixes and defend in your half, and then create a counter push. Next up, guys, we got an absolutely great Mortar game, and I really want to show you guys this, because this gives me like kind of 1 HP Surgical Goblin magic art time, so some time ago. You guys remember this game? Most likely you don't. Maybe most likely you might. It's hard to say, right? I feel like everybody saw this game already. Like even people which are not playing Clash Royale, they know this game. They know this happened. I'm the 1 HP guy, but that's okay, right? Like I mean, some people are 1 HP guys. That's fine. So I think right now I kind of didn't know exactly what deck he was playing. I knew like that he has like a drill deck in his deck pool, but after seeing Zeppies I was kind of confused. And you guys kind of seeing, he was kind of maybe, I don't know what he wanted to snipe, but he had like Mini Packer and Barbarians. I think he was kind of thinking to counter RG and Hawkrider at the same time, because it was like my 2 most popular decks. So I'm just going to go here for this type of stuff. He's just going to go for this, which is okay. And I think right now he just goes in for Barbarians. I was going for like a really early, but you could have played a bit later, but I was kind of thinking maybe he goes Barbs on top of the Queen. So I need to do that, and this is like really annoying Magic Archer, dude. I hate this. I hate this Magic Archer. Annoying Magic Archer. So, I feel like, okay, we got a great start with some minor poison chip. Well, Magic Archer's kind of denying my stuff. So, I think for sure I want to kind of go in more like Mortar in the middle, to be fair. We're just kind of seeing this will be like a really crazy game since he has like Mini Packer also against me. And normally, like, Duel does pretty well against Duel Magic Archer. NATO does pretty well against Mortar. Because it's kind of hard to keep up with the stuff. But we got guards against Mini Packer at least. So Mini Packer is really great against my Miner, of course. Also, doesn't give any, like, I don't really get any spell value on top of that. But of course, like, against guards and stuff, it doesn't get too much value. So I'm just going to think about, okay, I'm just going to go kind of getting the game control here. He doesn't have a big spell. That's kind of what I know. So using a Mortar on defense. So I'm just going to go now for this. He's just going to, I think he's just going to tornado this. So I still need to go Snowball. Good Snowball. My Mortar is going to kill this Zappy. And I think I'm just going to go now for my Valkyrie. And you guys know how obvious this Magic Archer is. It's like the most obvious Magic Archer ever. So I'm using now my guards here to kite this. Using my, how's it called? Not my Magic Archer, I'm using my Archer Queen there. And look at the one bat. But one bat doing a great job. I'm also using my ability. I think now I'm just using my Mortar, like my Evo Mortar on offense. That was a really bad miner, great Mini Packer by him. And I think right now I need to go now for a Valkyrie, great Valkyrie. And I was kind of hoping maybe get a connection for no reason. This is kind of what I'm hoping for sometimes. Like getting connection for no reason, but I don't. So I'm just going to let it go using my bats in the back. And we're still not really in a great position. So I think right now I'm just going to go for a miner here. Good miner. He's going to catch it, of course, but also my Mortar on opposite line is doing some pressure, and I'm kind of aware of the Magic Archer. If you decide to go for Magic Archer, I'm completely fine with that, but he decides not to. So I'm just going to use bats here. He was for a defensive Mortar like that. It was a really bad ability, so I can just basically go in for another Mortar here. His guards, my guards are going to kill his entire Magic Archer. I can just use the ability here. And I think I'm just going to go Valk. Great Valk. I'm also going to go for Miner here, this time in the back. Since he still needs to defend this stuff. Really good fire spit by him. But we're still getting chip damage. So, but like, look at this, guys. Like, I feel like I'm doing the better job overall. But still, it's not looking too good. But right now, I can just go in because I know I'm up Elixir and he doesn't have his Magic Archer cycle. So this has to be the push, right? This has to be the Mortar connection, since also the Evolution Mortar has more HP than a normal one. But as you guys can see, once again, it's not looking too good. I'm just going to go for Poison here. I'm just going to go for Bats. I think I'm just gonna go now for guards here at the bridge and using another miner. So miner's coming down here. I'm just gonna go for this. I was kind of hoping that this Magic Archer dies, but this Magic Archer is not gonna die, so I need to kind of apply a Snowball there, which is okay. I'm just gonna go Valk high because Valk will kill this with an Archer Queen. I can now just go in easily for my guards here. Great guards, perfect placement. It's not that hard to do, but it's still something great to do. Using my Snowball here just to get some extra miner chip, because I also have the 3-card cycle. Defensive Mortar, of course. And look at my Archer Queen now. This is massive. With 1 HP, absolutely shredding the entire Golden Knight. Which kind of means, okay, I can still support this. I can easily go in here for my Valkyrie. Great Valkyrie once again. He decides to go for Tornado like this. Now you guys are going to see an absolutely amazing prediction. 3, 2, 1. Magic Archer is coming down. Of course, the Snowball is coming down because I knew that. And now I'm just going to go for another mine. I'm just going to go for another poison. Of course, I go on the safe spot. It's just the safest thing I can do using this type of stuff here. And now I'm once again going in for my Archer Queen here, and also going once again free Snowball. Even it's like kind of over. GG to apply. I qualified for the top 8 stage, and also at the same time, even if I won't win this ticket this month, as you guys can see here, I'm currently #1 on the CL leaderboard with points. So this is looking really, really good. There's like this monthly final, then there are like 2 more months, and then afterwards, as you guys can see here, it's like July, August, September. Afterwards it's over, so I need to get this golden ticket this time, or I need to be top 7 at the end of the leaderboard. I'm currently #1, so we're looking really, really great to make the 5th World Finals in a row. And yeah, thank you. That's it. Goodbye.